It takes about an hour and a half to drive the 78 kilometers that separate the town of Calafate and the Perito Moreno glacier around Lake Argentino, along a good road that is in a much better condition than the old dirt road. It crosses the last plains before reaching the first foothills on the Andes in its far south, near the border with Chile. Nothing prepares you for the majesty of the Perito Moreno glacier. Neither videos nor photographs do justice to its impressive size, much larger than we expected. The front wall is massive, of gigantic proportions. Being 5 kilometers wide and 74 meters high, it covers the entire horizon from side to side. Below the surface of the lake, the depth of the ice is even bigger, 174 meters. The view of its 30 kilometers of ice disappears in the infinity. The ice field, located on both sides of the border between Argentina and Chile, is the source for 47 more glaciers, and together they form the third largest freshwater reserve in the world. Despite most of the innumerable glaciers worldwide retreating, one of the few unusual glaciers that maintain in a state of equilibrium is the Perito Moreno glacier, because it continues to accumulate mass at a rate similar to that of its loss. After enjoying the views for more than an hour, it was time to take the boat that would take us across Brazo Rico to the south side of the glacier. It only took some 20 minutes, but the views of the huge glacier wall were magnificent. The glacier advances between June and December and recedes between December and April. Pressure from the weight of the ice slowly pushes the glacier, reaching the coast of Peninsula de Magallanes and bisecting the lake. With no outlet, the water level on the Brazo Rico side of the lake can rise as much as 30 meters above the level of the main body of Lake Argentino. The pressure produced by the height of the water breaks through the ice barrier, causing a spectacular rupture, sending a massive outpouring of water from the Brazo Rico section to the main body of Lake Argentino and the Santa Cruz River. This cycle occurs naturally between once a year to almost once every decade. Upon arrival, the guides were waiting for us with the crampons that we needed for the glacier trek. After a few tips and directions, we headed out onto the ice. Although only some sections of the way can be moderately difficult, you have to be very careful not to step in a hole in the ice. From the viewpoint in front of the glacier, we were able to enjoy its sheer size, and now it was time to contemplate the small details, especially the different shades of blue that the sunlight creates in this ancient ice. We walked among huge seracs, tall ice towers all over the place. We saw how the melted water formed small streams that cascade down deep caves of an intense blue rarely visible in nature. Some of the cracks that we found on our way were large, and the detour was necessary to get through. In other parts, these streams formed small lagoons, light blue in color, from which we couldn't take our eyes off. We ended up tasting a glass of whiskey with ice from the glacier, something that very few people can boast of having done. After that, we returned to take the boat back. Altogether, this activity took an hour and a half. It is an absolute must if you love nature.